I'm here with Tobin Navaggio, and he's the superintendent of the Lockwood School District. And Chad is here with the Lockwood Community Education Committee. You're the chair. So we're talking about the upcoming vote the residents of Lockwood will have to make come this November. Let's go ahead and get our viewers up to speed this morning. What is the goal of the Lockwood School District?
Well, there was a moratorium placed in 1993 that it prevented the expansion of school districts or a new school district. We've been working with the school district and other school districts for the last 6 years. Finally got that changed that the legislature amended, where if you have over 1,000 students, you could look at expanding. So we want to expand our school district in Lockwood from a K through 8 to a K through 12. We went to the school board, said we want this to happen, so they started the process of expanding or looking at expanding our district. And it's a 2-vote process. The first vote, the ballots get mailed next Wednesday, October 18th, and they're due back November 7th. And it will start the engineering, architectural process, community outreach of what the school might look like, where it would be. And then the school board would have to go back out with a general obligation bond within 2 years to actually build the high school. So that's kind of where we're at, and our community education group has been campaigning obviously to get some yes votes and get education out to our neighbors and the community.
Yeah,
so.
We've had some news coverage on that. So Tobin, if you want to tell us, what are you observing in the district? Why is this growth needed?
Well, actually, School District 2 did some studies last winter, and the expectation is between now and 2024, there's going to be about 800 new high school students in the Yellowstone area. So the reality is there's going to be a new high school built at some point, and this is the first opportunity that Lockwood has had to take ownership of our own students and let those students be educated in our own community. It's a challenge for our kids to stay involved in extracurricular activities. They have to, there's the distance, but there's also the, having to cross the interstate, having to cross the river, and so our students struggle to stay involved in things. And we would like to have that hometown high school that most communities in Montana have. All
right, and you said it earlier, Chad. The November vote is just part one to all of this, the architecture side of it, and to get things rolling for the funding, they have another vote that will come up if they vote yes this coming November. So why is now the time to vote yes on this? Why do you hope they vote yes on this right now? Because
the time was 20 years ago, and it's the first opportunity we've had. We didn't have a voice, and now we have it, and we need to use it. It's important for our kids. There's lots of reasons, like Tobin mentioned, about keeping them involved, which we hope will help our graduation rates. But beyond that, it's going to be huge for the community. There's a lot of pride in Lockwood. People from outside our community don't always realize it. They think we're just a suburb of Billings, but there's 7,800 people in the school district, and there's a lot of young families moving back to Lockwood, grew up there, and they're moving back because they want their kids to grow up there. They want them to go to school there. We have one gentleman on our committee who his daughters will be 5th generation Lockwoodians, and they'll be the 4th generation to go through the school system. And so it's pretty cool, and there's a lot of community pride. I think as Tobin mentioned, it'll be huge for the community as a center of community. You look at every small town in eastern Montana, and the high school is the center of community. So there's a lot of reasons, a lot of push, but it starts with the kids, and we think we can do a better job for them, help them stay involved, help raise our graduation rates.
All right.
And we will be a large Class A school, so we will have plenty of opportunities for our students to be involved in activities. We would be on par with about the same size as Custer County High School in Miles City.
And Hardin and all those. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Best of luck to you come this November.